Okay, so we will continue the... Yay! So, we will continue the exploration of the island and doing tasks for the people on the island. Szia, törpe! De ezt már mondtad, nem?
Oh my god, I can't believe this happened. Have you gotten any of the tubers back? I don't mean to rush you, but this is urgent.
What's the password? Then get lost.
Ott egy léggömb, vagy mi az?
What is it? I feel like I just ate a huge bite of death. All I had today was a zucchini. I mean, it looked weird, but tasted really good. Oh, great. Yeah, I bought one. Ate it already. Oh, how long is this gonna last? I'm gonna kill Tam. Oh, great. I'm gonna kill Tam. Oh, this is horrible.
Well, well, well. Your clothes are looking a little scrappy. Bet you're just about to freeze to death come nightfall. If you're ever looking to upgrade your attire, I'm sure I have just the thing. I've lived here all my life. It's really developed into quite a prosperous little boomtown. There's a real energy here. I don't ever want to leave. I've been sewing professionally for 30 years, but only 2 years ago was I able to have a proper stand here in the market. Exciting times. I didn't try to buy any zucchinis. I grow my own at home. Poor Tam. He tries, but things just don't seem to work out for him. The Shez are the religious group that actually uses the teas out of respect for our goddess Tiem. They have a temple on the Tifmor Bluffs. If you know anything about the Roots cult, you should tell them. A group of degenerates. They lay in pools of water, drinking hallucinogenic teas and raving about their otherworldly experiences. They'll try to trick you into believing it only alters your dreams, but don't believe them. Their goal is to consume all the tea that rightfully belongs to the goddess Tiem, and the authorities are utterly useless in the matter. If you want to support and aid the sanctity of the tea, you should seek out the Shez as soon as possible.
No, it's one problem.
Good day. One thing I can say about the folks here, they never ask for swords. Which pleases me greatly, because swords are just about the most boring things you could ask a blacksmith to make. The only thing more boring than making a sword is being dead, which coincidentally is what swords are used for. Which is another reason why I'm glad folks around here don't ask me to make them. I'd rather make a kettle any day of the week.
Stay informed. Get the latest issue of the Shadian Post. Pick it up here. Free copies. Accepting donations.
Hi again. Ready to buy a bicycle yet? What can I brew you up?
Well, looky-doo-da, we've got a fresh face. Haven't seen you in the city before, and I like to think I know just about everyone around here. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Osha. Some people around here call me the One Glowstone Guy because I'll buy anything for one glowstone. Any item under the sun and moon. Just one. The way I see it, I already got just about everything I need in life. So nothing's worth more than one glowstone to me. There's only one thing that's worth more than a glowstone to me. One special thing. And that thing is... mountain wart. I'll give you 2 for that. It's pretty. Adds a nice burst of color to my pile here. Did I mention some people call me One Glowstone Guy? Well, I've got 2 nicknames around here. The other thing people call me is 500 Glowstone Guy. I only ever have one item for sale at a time, and I only sell anything for one price. Guess how much? 500 glowstones. Sealant. See, I like to buy things and hold on to them. At any given time, there's always one thing that everyone needs and nobody has. And I just make sure I happen to have it. Right now, that thing is sealant. The woodworkers need it for weatherproofing, the engineers need it for pipe making, and the fisherfolk need it for boat building. Apparently, the shipment that was coming ran a reef, which is just the kind of news I like to hear. Oh, were you now? That was your ship, huh? Well, I'm very glad you made it, and I'm very glad the cargo didn't. Would you like to buy some sealant? It'll be 500 glowstones. You think so? Well, I only have one thing to say to that. Would you like to buy some sealant? It'll be 500 glowstones. There's only one thing I want that I can't seem to get. But I'm not sure you can. I want to get into that fancy club, the Roots. They're such exclusive little buggers. I need the password to get in. No idea who to talk to about that. Get me that password, and I'll give you the sealant. Would you like to buy some sealant? It'll be 5. There's only one thing I want. Get...
Well, hello there. Such a great day, isn't it? I just love days like this. Last night, I saw 2 shooting stars, and right then, I knew today was going to be a fine one. Ah, you're an artist? Oh, you must be very skilled. I can barely draw a straight line in the mud. If you're feeling especially energetic, we could always use a hand in the fields. We've got a lot of work down on the pea terraces. It can be draining, but I like to read in my free time. A nice book of poetry always boosts my spirits. What? Are you serious? Okay, well, I bought some, but I definitely didn't eat them. I'd never make that kind of mistake. I just don't have them anymore. Threw them away. I need to go now. Ah, the secretive underground tea drinking society. I've had a few cups of dream tea in my day, but things have changed since then. Now it's all locked doors and passwords.
Did you get them back? Oh dear. I can't believe this. Oh, my days as a vendor are over. I just know it. Thank you for going out there. You can keep these tubers. Just don't eat them.
Usanyegaliście.
Welcome to the inn below the tarnished teapot. Correct. That is the name. We once had another name, but everyone just called us that inn below the tarnished teapot. I don't really blame 'em. This place is a bit of a dump. The manager has really let it go. Me. It's cold and damp, tiny windows, smells a little stale, at least the front door's nice and big. That's a plus, I suppose. Sounds hard. I used to live on the mainland years ago. Working as a bricklayer was terrible. Hated every minute. Then my grandma died, bless her soul, and left me a son. Quit my job that day and got the first ship here. For no reason in particular. Just wanted to leave. Bought this dumpy floor for dirt cheap. Didn't really know what I was doing. Now this city's a boom town, and I'm living off the reverse mortgage. Just goes to show, act impulsively, and sometimes you get rich. That's what I've learned anyway. Oh, and have some inheritance.
Nem vetted meg a Skywalker.
It used to be open for everyone, but it's pretty locked down now. Some folks have been trying to destroy or steal their tea plants, so they had to get real protective. There was a dream party out on the Salt Spring Coast a few nights ago. Who knows? Maybe you can make the right connections and get a chance to try some. Oh.
Aha.
Can I help you? That's just where you should head if you're interested in the true East Shadian tea experience. Unless you're a member of the Shares, of course. Then it would not be ideal. Oh, no. The Shares wish it was. It's a matter of faith for them. They don't think anyone should use the tea in an unholy manner. Completely. Just a little magic for your dreams. Can I help you? Stay safe now.
Hi again. It's nice to see a familiar face. We don't get too many visitors out here.
Ahoy there, traveller! Alas, those carrot chompers are still at it. Seems the mice are trapped inside my new fence. Odd, though. They never leave so much as a stem behind. Hungry little creatures, aren't they? Why don't you stop by K&K Apothecary? Kai and Kaelin should have some repellent that'll send any critters bolting. They live west of here, along the riverbank on the south side of the Blushwoods. See you soon.
It comes. It may be the fiercest Eastshade has seen in 100 years. The signs are all around us. You must find shelter. Death. It is death. I must go. Be safe, traveler.
Ignore him. He says that every time it rains. Stop scaring the tourists, Grandpa.
He's a-coming for you. No ring, traveler? Hut to it. I'm counting on you to set things right in the sea.
Stop taking Finn's crops. Oh, this is so unlike us. We never wanted to steal from Finn, you know. I would have done anything else if I could. I'm horrified by what we've done to such a sweet old man.
Criminy! You shouldn't barge in on someone like that! How much did you hear? Don't know if I can trust you. No one's buying herbs like they used to. You understand? You do? Oh, good. Well, you never know who you can trust. Times have been hard since Kalen's father stopped supporting us. We thought we could make it on our own, but truth is, no one seemed to have much use for an apothecary. Not out in these parts, anyway. I don't quite know where everyone's getting their goods. Maybe it's time we moved on from Eastshade and found ourselves a place where we can make a proper living. Actually, there may be something you could help us with. One last try to make it here before we call it quits. Will you help us? You'll help us? Oh, this will mean so much to Kalen. Have you met Annika? I'm willing to bet she'd help out. But Kalen's always saying Annika has a generous soul. Even if she isn't all there upstairs. She lives in the southwest of the Great Shade. Somehow, people around here came to knowing she has more glowstones than many of the rest of us. I'm guessing she doesn't spend too much. Too preoccupied with other things. Just see if you can borrow 600 glowstones. I'm not proud of it, you know. We've been down on our luck a while. Anyhow, if she needs convincing, just tell her it's anyone besides us asking. Go, give it your best.
Really worked our way into a predicament. Even if we left Eastshade, who's to say it would turn out better for us elsewhere?
Really? Thank you.
Broke a pot this morning, and you know what? I don't even mind. Today's just my day. Of course. It wouldn't be a bird identification issue by any chance.
Hey. Oh, I like it. I was playing Leaving Lindo when it came out a few years ago.
Darn, I love a good bird ID. Well, tell me what you need in glowstones for. You need me to give you glowstones so you can help a friend. And tell me, what's the name of this friend? Right, of course. And where on the island might I find this person?
So I was playing Living Lindo for a few years ago, and I like the world of it, and I was waiting for Eastshade actually, but I forgot about it. And when I saw that it will come out for 2 weeks or so, I said I need to check it out.
I see. Unfortunately, I cannot help you help your friend. Financial troubles north of here? No doubt you've been spending time with Kai and Kaylin. Kaylin's a sweetheart, but that Kai, a weasel if I ever heard of one. But you're new to Eastshade. Lots of people didn't like back when Kai was overcharging for potions. Not that it bothered me so much, but he sure upset a lot of other people. He steals from owls, of course, the most magnificent of all creatures. You see, owls love rubbing their beaks against the soft part of the black thistle. It comforts them. And Kai simply waltzed into the great shade and snatched black thistle, an endangered plant, I'll have you know, and stuck it into some potion to sell. Kai is no friend to owls. Who would do something so terrible? Once a snake, always a snake. I can't help you.
Egy ilyen mászkálós,
And whatever you do,
beszélgetős,
don't
meg
pick the black
feladat
thistle.
megoldós játék.
Bye now. Ooh, thanks for the painting. Bye now.
Did you play the game, Jess? Haha, yeah, you can get lost in it. Just running around and checking out the things. Did you check out Living Lindo too? It is very short and just not very related to this one, I think, till now, at least. But yeah, the voice acting is great, really. They meant it as a demo for the world and for this game, but it's just a small, really short story by itself. Yeah, I recommend it. Actually, at the beginning of this game, when you search for that book on the ship, while you are on the ship, you can see some writings in that book, and that Clara is the main character in the Living Window. So there is some connection, but I guess they just put it in this like an Easter egg or something like that.
Sorry, I don't feel like chatting right now.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Ah.
Would you like a ride to Nava? My ox is strong, no?
Okay, I need 80 glowstones for the quote. Or what was it?
Oh, I can't stop thinking about my dinner. We've got a lot of work down on the pea terraces. It can be draining, but I like to read in my free time. A nice book of poetry always boosts my spirits. Like I said, those are long gone now. Ah, the...
Oh, he's not here. Oh.
So, sounds like you've managed to impress the great Yevony. I thought you might. Your work is excellent and just the style our clients are looking for. We've got a whole bunch of commissions just waiting around. We keep them all in a ledger at the back. Take a look and see if you're up for any of them. When you finish a commission, just bring it back to me. I'll ensure you get paid and that the client gets the artwork. We're glad to have you join the gallery. Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work. Ugh, some people. Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
Okay, he was not sad enough.
Come get your latest issue of the Shadian Post here.
Welcome back. We've got plenty more patrons interested in your work.
Well.
Heidi-ho! The great traveller returns! Were you able to get some repellent? Kai and Kaelin? They would never! Oh, you're a good person, just looking out for me and my carrots. And I do have days where I wonder myself if I'm dreaming up the mice in my head. Never actually seen the little buggers. But them two? Positively impossible. Your heart's in a good place. You'll see, these mice will be out of there in no time. Oh well, can't win them all, I guess. Hoo-wee! Special veggie stew coming. See you soon.
Alright, that's it for today, but we will be back.